All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call Laim Lai Hawa, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Wakakwadash. All right, double honors to the apostles of the great millstone. And peace, mercy, salutations to the elect. All right, and the title of this one gonna be the sons of Yaiqab or Jacob shall dwell in chateaus, villas, mansions, castles. All right, because the scriptures say Jacob's a plain man dwelling in tents. And I was watching yesterday. Sometimes I watch this guy, Outdoor Boys. And he is an Edomite. He goes around on the wilderness, like surviving and stuff. He has he's like one of these survivalist shows on YouTube. He has all these skills to survive in the wilderness and stuff. But it shows you that Esau is he's a man of the field. He's a cunning hunter. But it was just like a contrast, man, because in my mind, I'm thinking a nigga would never be doing no shit like this, A nigga would never be out there, in the middle of the fucking blizzard, making a shelter, and over there exploring just random things, He's out there surviving and the wilderness, hunting stuff and shit. That Esau's a hunter. He's a cunning hunter of the field, man. All right, and he's a he's not a plain man dwelling in tents, man. Okay, this is the word. This is the book of Genesis 25 and verse 25. It says, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they call his name Esau. They call his name Esau. After came out his brother, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was Jacob. It's symbolic of us pulling Esau down from his rulership. All right, because this was written many moons ago, and it's happening now. All right, we're pulling Esau down from his rulership. That's why I say the elder shall serve the younger. Esau came out first. He came out first, red, hairy, all over like a garment. All right. It says, after that came out his brother, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. And his name was called Jacob. His name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 60 years old when she buried him, which is 60 years old. So Isaac was 60 when she buried Jacob and Esau. It says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. And Jacob was a plain man, Yaiqab, all right, whose name was later changed to Israel in the 32nd chapter, all right, was a plain man dwelling in tents. So from the beginning, the Lord put the spirit on the respective brothers to be different. They had a different spirit on them. One was a cunning hunter, and the other was a cunning, bloody hunter that loved the wild, he's like a wild man, just like Ishmael. Ishmael's a wild man, but Esau, he's more so of a bloody hunter. And he loves just, he loves game. He loves being out there and killing shit, sharpening his blade. While Jake, he more so likes to dwell in tents. He likes to kick back, and get with women and be fruitful and multiply. Cause that's what happened when you're in the house. You're in the house, you're in the crib. You're in the quarantine, man. What happens? You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of cushion for the pushing going on. There's gonna be a whole lot of, that's what happens when you confine, man. When you're in the house a lot, you have a lot of you have a lot of free time on your hands. All right, but it's all spiritual because the Lord set up every man in his respective lot. Like, what's gonna be your lot? Our lot is to be plain man dwelling in tents. You know, a plain man. A plain man is a man that, what I'm saying, he's simple. He doesn't need too much to be happy. Jake, they're plain man dwelling in tents. Let's look at this here. Hopefully it comes up in the Strongs. Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents, H8535. I say plain man, dwelling in tents, upright, perfect, undefiled, right? Plain. Okay. Living a cool life. Jake for the most part, he ain't bothering nobody, man. Jake ain't bothering nobody. Jake wants to be left alone. Esau, he wants to conquer every fucking thing. Jake wants to be left alone, mind their business. Okay, but as long as this oppressor is ruling, we can't rule on our own. We can't dwell in tents. Over here, Esau, he makes it to where you gotta pay for every fucking thing. You gotta pay for rent. You gotta pay for this, pay for that. You can't dwell at peace. They oppress a man in his heritage. They oppress a man in his livelihood. They oppress a man. So he can't have the things that he ought to have. And in this world, you got to be wicked to obtain anything. You got to be wicked. To obtain. You're not sovereign in this place. All right. You're not sovereign. So the future of this world, it's gonna be Jacob, the plain man, dwelling in tents. But those tents are gonna be chateaus, villas, great estates, mansions, and fancy things, man. We ain't gonna be living in tents, like it was back then. We ain't gonna be dwelling, what I'm saying, in little hoods or ghettos or little apartments as you do today. You're gonna be living a big life, as they call it. You're gonna be living the big shot life, But in this world, you've been subjected to being poor. That's why you got low self-esteem. That's why you look at yourselves as nothing. And ultimately you feel like, you could never attain nothing valuable and things of that nature. But Esau, being the cunning hunter that he is, he robbed and stole for everything he got, But just showing the difference between the two people now. Let's get a few words here. The word for villa, it says a country mansion of the ancient Romans. A country house, villa, a group of houses. Yeah, you ever seen a villa? You ever seen a Tuscan villa? That's how Jake gonna be living. But that's gonna be like Jake's little that's gonna be like your summer home, man. That's gonna be like how these crackers, they have one house here, another house in the Hamptons, another house in the Caribbean. The Lord said, "My Father's house many mansions, and I'm gonna let you inherit." The Lord is gonna let you inherit all this. Because so you're gonna have all kind of lands, man, all kind of properties, because you're gonna be a sovereign ruler. Okay, let's look at that word sovereign. It says sovereign, superior ruler or master, one who is superior or has power over another. It says a sovereign ruler, highest or supreme chief in order. It says a king or queen who exercises dominion over the people, recognized supreme ruler of a realm. All right, the recognized supreme ruler over the realm. Yeah, the realm being this world, we're gonna rule it. On top of that, the other nation, the other planets too, but we're gonna rule this world, man. All right. Right now, it's in the hands of the oppressor, and he's turned it into a upside down demonic infestation ground. You know, where you see these overpriced homes. You see income inequality, as they call it. You see none but suffering. You see death and all that, man. All right, but us as a people, we're um we're a people that deserves better than this, okay? Because we are the most highest people. So when we get in our power, we're gonna be living in castles, man. We're gonna be living in the finest lap of luxury. All right. The Jacob is a plain man dwelling in tents, but it's gonna become uh, 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 um it's gonna become extraordinary. The lifestyle and the luxury that we're gonna get to experience, man. All right. Cause you see the delicacy of this world, the trinkets, they're tainted and they're all, but we're gonna experience luxury in its most purest form, and its most delicate and beautiful form, and its most comely, goddamn beautiful form. So a sovereign man is one who has power over another. The sovereign ruler of a land. It says great, superior, supreme being having supreme power, highest chief, principal, superior over, right? Supreme over, great, powerful. It says, yeah. So that's gonna be our people. Mighty shall be the day of Israel. Mighty shall be, the Lord's people. Okay, because you got the word Lord, right? A lord is the master of a household, a ruler, a feudal lord, superior, a husband, okay? A god, also a god. Um, Literally one who guards the loaves, that keeper, guardian. Right, we're going to be the keepers and the guardians of the earth, the guardians of the galaxy, or the guardians of the galaxy are going to be the Israelites, man. So we're going to protect it from all. We're gonna protect it from all wickedness, starting with you devils. You're the reason why the earth and all these people and all the animals and all this are so messed up, and there's so much wickedness and pain on the earth. You devils have inflicted all this. You've inflicted all this hurt. You've inflicted all this evil, and it's why you got to pay. It's why you're gonna be brought low from your little riches that you got, in this place. You're gonna be brought low. You're gonna be taken out of your rulership, out of your power. And the Lord is going to establish the children of Israel as the sovereign rulers, as the heads of the household, as the lords over the earth. And we're going to be the ones dwelling in, we're going to be fulfilling our natural way of life, which is to be plain men dwelling in tents. We ain't going to be out there hunting like you devils, constantly, seeking blood, constantly sitting there, bringing forth mischief. It says that they conceive mischief and they bring it forth. They conceive mischief on their beds, and that's what they bring forth. They bring forth deceit. They bring forth lies. They bring forth trickery. They bring forth evil. They bring forth wickedness, because that's what's in their hearts. And their hearts is just to be pure evil, pure wickedness. The so-called white man, in his heart of hearts, deep down inside, all he is a fucking wicked, evil nigga. He's a wicked, evil punk who loves destruction, who loves death, and he loves to have it so. That's just how he is. That's why the power must be taken from him and given to us, so we can enjoy it, man. We're gonna enjoy the fruits of our labor. We're gonna enjoy, you know, we're gonna enjoy and rejoice to see the downfall of the wicked. But given that we're gonna go through all that, you're gonna get the reward. Now, you're gonna be living in palaces just like this one right here, just like this palace right here. You're gonna be living in these type of chateaus, villas, and estates, man. You know, once our kingdom is established, you know, you're gonna be living in chateaus just like this one right here. You know, chateaus and villas. Let's go to the word. Let's go to the word. Villa, mansion. It says mansion, chief residence of a lord. The mansion is a chief residence of a lord. It says stay, permanent abode, a house, habitation, mansion, situation. It says abide, to stay, remaining quarters. Estate. It says a rank, condition, health, status, position, social position of the aristocracy. All right. Estate. It says worldly prosperity, right? Of this world. See, you know, to have an estate or to have property and lands, you gotta be worldly and prosper in this world. But see, the world to come is gonna be for those for those sovereign rulers, for those lords, for those men. You know, it says landed property, ancestral land or estate, patrimony. All right, collective assets of a person that's dead. All right, that's the estate. Like you leave behind an estate, right? When you pass in this world, right? But the Israelites will never die. So our estate is going to keep just growing and growing and growing. We're going to just keep getting richer and richer and richer and keep excelling, you know, more and more and more. While these fucking cracker devils, they just go down, you know, and into the pit. They're going to go down into the pit. They're going to be enslaved, and their rich are going to be taken from given to the Israelites, man. All right, and that's the promise that the Lord made to his people. The promise the Lord made to his people was said that he would beautify the meek with salvation, man, and bring them into his everlasting rest, man. You know what I mean? The Lord's going to turn us into the beautiful creature that we once were. So beautify us again. A chateau. It says a chateau is a largely state residence in the country. Have you ever seen a chateau, man? It's like it's tranquil, ain't no neighbors around, you know. You got vineyards, you know. Scripture say we will plant vineyards and you shall not drink the wine thereof, man. You know what I mean? In this world, you can't have none of the delicacies that you deserve as an Israelite, man. You know. But the fruit of our labors is going to be established in the coming future. All right. We're gonna have castles. A castle, it says a village. If you look at a castle like the feudal castles of old, like you had a village underneath the castle because the Lord of the castle would protect the citizens underneath. Like he would protect. He'll be responsible, and they would pay. You know, they'll pay their tribute to the Lord and stuff like that. But he would protect the families. There would be a bunch of people living there, like 100 people or more, like that. You know, depending on how big the town was, the castle was like the fortification for the townsfolk, you know, because you had the castle and then you had like if you watch these old time movies. But that's right. That's why the castle, it says what? Castle goes back to village. Large building or series of connected buildings fortified for defense, fortress or stronghold, right? So the castle was just not just the top building that you see there, but also underneath. That's part of the castle too, a series of connected buildings, a fortress, a stronghold. So the stronghold shall return to the daughter of Jerusalem, the daughter of Zion, which ultimately is us. And we're going to take back what's ours, man. See, we ain't going to live like niggas no more, peasants and shit. You know, over here struggling paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Living like, you know, you never got the opportunity to live how you're supposed to live in this world, man. Okay, none of our people are living how they supposed to live right now. Even these celebrities and all that, all them niggas are renting their properties. You gotta rent a property. You gotta pay a devil property tax, man. Okay, you're not sovereign. You're not the chief lord or ruler. Okay, you gotta pay for protection. Okay, you gotta pay this devil so he doesn't invade you, and take your land, take your take your stuff from you. So we're gonna be dwelling in a beautiful situation, man. Come come the kingdom, man. Come the destruction of America. That's why we're looking forward to the destruction of this place, because there can't be two kings. There only could be one king on the throne. It can't be two rulers. Esau, we can't be co-rulers, co-regent. You got the word called co-regent. You can't be a co-regent with Esau, man. All right. One of us gotta step down from power. Esau's not gonna step down. All right. One of us gotta vacate the power for the other to rule. And Esau's not gonna go willingly. So we're gonna have to take his ass out of power. Daniel 7:18, the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess that kingdom, man, forever and ever. What does it mean to grab hold? Like you grab hold of the steering wheel, possess it. You possess the steering wheel, okay? And you move it to your own will, your own liking. Okay, so we're gonna possess the earth, possess these devils, or put hands on these devils. Okay, we're gonna manhandle these devils, and we're gonna manhandle their women too. We're gonna manhandle these motherfuckers, man, and they're gonna go and serve us for bondmen and bond women. For bond men and for bond women. Okay, bond men and bond women. Slaves. We're gonna have many slaves, and you niggas out there, you don't like slavery. Oh, your black ass is in slavery. Okay, if you're not living in a chateau in a villa right now, your motherfucker ass is a slave, man. Okay, and even if you're a black man, you're a slave. The only people that are free are the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the bankers. Our people are luxurious people, man. We're noble people. Let's get the word for nobility too. You're supposed to be living in castles just like this one right here. Look at this castle right here. Look at this image right here. You know what I mean? Look at this image. All right. You're supposed to be living just like this. All right. Just like this, man. You're supposed to be waking up, kicking back just like this. A young little tenderoni come and give you grapes. She said, "Is your royal penis clean, Your Highness?" That's how she's supposed to be coming to you, naked. She's supposed to show herself to you, man. Hey, I want to have your babies. This is how you're supposed to be living. You over here in America, you live in these fucking project buildings. You living in the ghettos. You living around these fucking filth. You living around moles. Okay, you are the Lord. The Lord put you on this earth to be a guy, a king, a ruler, but you're in a low state. You're not in your state. That's why you're depressed as an Israelite. Is Israel a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled, man? Why is he spoiled? You're not a slave, man. Okay, you're a sovereign ruler. You're just not in your power. The condition that you're in right now, you're in these bodies. You're in this meat suit. You're living in this meat suit. You got health issues. You got to go to the doctor. You got to go to the ER. You got to go to the medical professional. You got to go. Your body's breaking down. You're hurting. Okay, this is a fucked up condition. That's why the Lord said, okay, the change must come. Like Sam Cooke said, you should be changed in the twinkle of an eye at the last trump. You must be changed. This corruptible must put on incorruption. Okay, because the carnal mind, enmity with the Most High. These people, they don't consider, neither do they understand that the condition that they're in is not a natural state for you as you as an Israelite. But you just see you just see the flesh. You see what's in front of you. That's why the Lord said, "Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." We're hoping for a beautiful kingdom. We're hoping for a new body. We're hoping for our people to get healed. See, where's the healing gonna come from? From a fucking needle? from a Moderna or Pfizer or Dr. Fauci or one of these people, who is going to heal the people? Who is going to restore the tribes of Israel again as of old? See, because right now you're surrounded by your enemies in a fucked up evil land where you don't even know what's going on, and you're in darkness. Okay, that's why you don't see yourself in a chateau or a villa. Okay, you got to picture yourself in a, you know, you got to picture yourself all dripped up with the Lord and the angels, what I'm saying, with the chariots. You got to have these type of dreams and visions, You got to look at the future. This is how you're supposed to see yourself, not as a fucking peasant in America. Continue to say, what's your 5-year plan? You go sit down. What's the 5-year plan? Well, hopefully I'm out of here. Hopefully I get the fuck up out of here. That's the 5-year plan. Can you imagine the year 2030, 5 years, 6 years from now, and your ass is still in this bitch over here working? You're still looking at these moles, I don't want to have to keep going out there and cursing these niggas out for 15 more years. Okay. And over there, yeah. The plan is to get out of here. That's the plan. And the Lord gave us the plan. He gave us the blueprint, which is the scriptures. He gave you the blueprint, man. He gave you the schematics, He gave you the measurements, he gave you the precise details and shit like that. So all you gotta do is execute the plan. You gotta follow the script like a good architect. You got the blueprint laid out. All you gotta do is follow the measurements, and then you're gonna receive the building gonna be made for you. It's already preset. That's why the Lord said the kingdom was prepared, wash as well as pray, and occupy till I come. Because the Lord said, idleness leads to much, slothfulness leads to much wickedness. Through slothfulness, the building decay. Which building? The building right here. This the building right here. Okay. Which ultimately starts with the men of Israel, but through that hard work and sacrifice labor, the Lord said, reward you, man. He said he reward you to the coming of the Lord Yahushua, man. Because our people are not supposed to be dwelling in this shitty condition they're living in. They're living in shitty conditions, bro. Okay, they're driving old ass cars, living in fucking shit shacks, in the Brazil, in the favela. They're living fucked up, man. In South America, is Israel a homeborn slave? Why is she spoiled? This is how you're supposed to be living right here, bro. Right here, just like this. Just like this, with 25 tenderonis, okay, up there, waiting on your beck and command. Play this right here. See, that's when you're in your power right there, man. You got a villa, a castle like the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal. They built the Taj Mahal. It was supposed to be like a mausoleum. It was supposed to be like a burial site for some rich dude's woman. Look, the Taj Mahal is like one of the 8th wonders of the world. That's gonna be like your vacation home right there, the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal or Buckingham Palace. That's gonna be like, that's gonna be like a side house for you. What you call it, a vacation home. If you go to a certain part of the world, you got a little palace. You got a palace like Buckingham Palace or the Palace of Versailles, right there. You know what I'm saying? You come there, visit. You got a bunch of servants. You know what I mean? That's the future of the Israelites. And that's the future of our people. The future is that we're gonna live in castles like the Buckingham Palace. Ain't gonna be just for the Queen of England. It's gonna be for the normal Israelite. The normal Israelite gonna live in a chateau. They're gonna live in a chateau, bro. A villa, a estate. You're gonna have the scriptures say the feeble amongst you shall be as David. So David, how you think David lived back then, man? David lived in he didn't live in a shack. David and Solomon didn't live in no shack. They didn't live in a little hut, in a teepee, just like this. He ate like the Indians, sitting down, he had his they had their legs crossed, they ate on the ground with their hands. No, they ate as royalty and kings with gold cups and shit and all kind of gold accessories, and they had women coming there feeding them and stuff like that. Okay, and when they got tired, they went back to bed, and like another fine little tenderoni would come down there and take care of their business, because that's how a king lives, man. A king doesn't wait 3, 4, 5 months for some girl to feel like she wants to give you something. She don't. That's not how the kings live. The kings live a life of abundance. Okay, the kings live a life of. Let's get the word. Um, go back. Nobility, right? It says honor, renown, majesty, or grandeur. Grandeur. The children of Israel are a grand people. Okay, so the greatest people of the earth, a grandiose people, not a fucking peasant, poor looking people like we are today. I'm tired of looking at niggas and they're all fucked up because that's the condition that you subjected yourself to as you turn your back from the Lord. As you come back to the Lord said, "My word and my truth is a wealth and health to thy bones, right? And pure riches. It's pure riches. The word of the Lord is the pure riches, the fountain of life. Okay, so that way you're gonna receive all your goodies from all the life, all the substance. The Lord said, "Hearken unto me, obey my voice." Okay, and I'll give you long life, right? But so it said grandeur, quality of being excellent or rare. That's nobility. These fucking so-called white people are not nobles. Okay, they're not fucking sovereign rulers. And they damn sure ain't no nobles, okay? They ain't no excellent, rare people. What the fuck is rare about a cracker? Look at them. One of them just ran right past here, okay? They look like shit. They look terrible, okay? In their own kingdom, they can't dress. They can't talk right. They can't stand up straight. They don't look good. They look like a bunch of moles or skeletons walking around here like looking like a fucking ghoul, you know? They don't represent nobility. You look at Jake, and they're poor as hell, but they still look good, goddammit. They still look like something. They still put themselves together some type of way. Cause that's our people. Especially when they get a bunch of money, they're extravagant with their shit because that's how Jake is. Extravagantly luxurious. As a people with nobles. Okay. Our spirit. This is why niggas don't have no money and they're buying all kind of expensive shit and all kind of shit. Just you like, how the fuck this nigga don't have no car? He ain't got no but this nigga just dripped up. His outfit like $3,000. Where the fuck he get all this money from? Who knows? You know. But the nigga just look, he looked like one of them niggas off the magazine. But he ain't got nowhere to live. That's Jake for you. He's a plain man dwelling in tents. He's a flashy individual. Jake loves grandiose things and looking good and smelling good. Esau, he's a fucking cunning hunter who doesn't care. He's just a rough, ugly looking dude. This is why these billionaires, they be having a bunch of money. They look like they buy $5 shirt from Walmart. I couldn't live like that. I couldn't live like a I couldn't. Hey Jake, if you Jake, you got some power and wealth. The people gonna know. Hey, because that's how the house Shai gonna come back. He gonna come back with his fullness. He ain't gonna come back all humble and shit. He gonna come back in his fullness, like a lion in his full strength, like the elder would say, like the lion in the full. The Lord gonna come back in his full strength, man. Okay, he gonna come back flashy and boast himself on you niggas. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm the one. I'm the one. Yeah. They're gonna see. They ain't never seen such a thing. The people have never seen such a thing. An angelic being coming down on earth, draped with all kind of diamonds and pearls and rubies, man. Not first he had a crown of thorns. This time he gonna have a crown that resembles the all the power that he gonna have. That crown, man, gonna be full and lightning all over the place, all flashy and shit. He gonna start blinding people with the brightness of his coming. The scriptures speak about the brightness of the coming of the Lord, man. But it also speaks about the Lord and his magnificent wealth, But he's gonna come back in his wealth and his power, okay, with the scepter, with the rulership, So he's the top Judite, man. You know how Judah get down, man. Them niggas, they get a little bit of money and they walk around here with $500,000 on their neck and just they ain't never been rich in the day in their life, but they get some money. And now, nigga, you gonna know that they're rich. You gonna know that they had a little bit of money in their pocket. Even if they don't have it, they're gonna make sure you think they have it. Well, the Lord, He gonna show you true magnificent wealth. Okay, when you come back, the Lord gonna show you what it's like to really stunt on somebody. You know what I mean? He gonna show you MTV cribs. He gonna show you all the cribs. He gonna show you all the riches, what it's really like to live. Okay, you look at Dubai, you look at these other niggas, these heathens, you think they live luxuriously. These motherfuckers are doing not live luxuriously in comparison to how we gonna live. They live over there in Dubai, and they pay for these expensive apartments, expensive island resorts and shit. They got these nice castles and all kind of little, that pales in comparison, man. Okay, nobility. It says quality of being excellent or rare. It says dignity, grace, or deed. Celebrity or fame, that's noble. High birth. Okay, we're gonna be of a high birth. We're gonna be of a noble birth. Okay, we ain't gonna be born into poverty. Your ass got all kind of bills to pay. You got all kind of debts. You born in a motherfucking place with debts. You got all kind of debts, man. But in the kingdom, we're gonna be born free, just free to just do what we want to do. Just free to just live, to prosper. Not to have this goddamn yoke on your neck all day long. You got this yoke pulling you back. The devil pulling you back. It says excellent fame. The Lord said, "I give you praise and fame, and language where you was put to shame." That said excellent superiority. Whew. It says well known, prominent, well known. We're gonna be well known. We ain't gonna be well known for being criminals, for being niggas, for being we're gonna be known for the royalty, man. Okay, we're gonna be known for nobility. That said meaning quality of being a noble, rank of birth, social or political preeminence. Usually accompanied by hereditary heritage, right? Hereditary inheritance, I should say. So the quality of being of noble rank of birth, man. Our people of a noble stock, man. Okay. Nobility. We are the nobility of the earth. Royalty. The word for royalty is an office or position of a sovereign royal power or authority. Magnificent. Jake is a magnificent people, man. Okay, the ones of you that came back to his truth, you are magnificent. You're the true magnificence. Okay, because the rest of our people are like heathens. They're like fucking wood, hay, and stubble, which is of a little worth. But the grape of the cluster, the Lord has made perfect, and they are precious in the Lord's eye, man. That's why he gonna make them to be the first exalted ones. That's why I said, he that exalt himself shall be abased. The Lord, he said, you humble yourself, I give you all this praise and fame, all this exaltment, if that's a word, all this exaltation. I'm gonna exalt you, but you gotta go out there, you gotta humiliate yourself, you gotta be hated for my name's sake. Okay, you gotta deny your life in this world because their life is wicked anyway. The Lord said, "I'll be separate," right? So you gotta go through all this for the Lord to lift you up as the beggar of the dunghill. Right now, you're a beggar because you don't live this kind of life right now. You don't live this type of life right here. This is the type of life you're supposed to be living, man. That's the type of life you're supposed to be living in a gold castle, man. Surrounded by, you're supposed to be living like Willy Wonka, man. With a fucking amusement park in your house and a goddamn all kind of butlers and servants. You ain't got no servants. You're not blessed right now. You ain't got servants. You got to do everything yourself. Everything you got to do yourself. You got to go to work. That means you're in a position of subservience. You're subservient. You're underneath the master. You're the servant. You got the master, and then you're the servant. Master, and then the servant. The master's up here, and then here's the servant. In all kingdoms, you've had the master, you got the rich, and then the poor. The rich rule over the poor. We're gonna be the rich, they're gonna be the poor. It's simple as that. There's no equality in the kingdom. There's no equality. There's no fucking thing as equality in the kingdom. The Lord, you ain't never gonna see where the Lord spoke about equality. Where is the word equality in the scriptures? Where is feminism? Where is salvation for all the nations? Where is none of that? There's none of that. There's not. Where's democracy? Where's that at? There's no democracy. There's only the only thing that exists. The only thing that exists is the rulership of the Lord Yahweh Shai, man. And in that rulership, we ain't gonna be homeless no more. Okay, we ain't gonna go through shit where your life hang in the balance. The only reason that you're going through that type of shit is because of the hell that you have caught here in America, because you're being ruled by a kakistocracy, which the word means the worst people is in power ruling. You have an aristocracy, which is the best to rule, but then you got the kakistocracy, which is the worst to rule. Esau is the worst to rule, and you got 2/3 of our people, which are part of the kakistocracy, which is the worst rulership. So 2/3 of them, they sell out so they can live a fucking nice little life here, but come to find out, that's pennies or crumbs off the white man's table. Okay, the white man and his rulership and his kingdom, he gives you the crumbs, but in our kingdom, we don't live just like this right here, just like this right here, man. All right, the kingdom, we don't live just like that, man. You know, look at that. That's green pastures right there. That's a golden villa, a pure gold villa. You know, a pure gold villa, a chateau, a mansion, a estate, a land property, 100 acres and a mule. See, we're gonna give you 40 acres and a mule. Well, you never gave Jake none of that shit, because here it is. You don't see us as anything except your slaves, you know. But in our kingdom, hey, none of these fucking crackers got a house like this. None of them got villas and chateaux like this. You look at the white man's his architecture. It's all Gregorian. It's all old world. Hey, we read the word villa. The word villa means a Roman mansion, a country house for the ancient Romans. That's what a villa is. So if you look at villas of today, they're like Roman style architecture. You know, they got the pillars, and they look. That shit is old school, man. That shit is dead. The way we gonna construct our houses and all that shit. Hey, when I was a kid, I used to watch the movie. It was called Click It. I think it was Click. Yeah, Click, with Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler is a small hatter, but that was a good movie because Adam Sandler wanted to be he wanted to be an architect. I always wanted to be an architect when I was a kid. So we're gonna design we're gonna design our houses to the exact way we want them, man. We're gonna have servants building it and bring the best type of rubies and gold and marble and fucking quartz, all kind of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Laminate stone and all kind of shit to build your house exactly the way you want it, with the sculptures how you want it. No. I know you fucked up the nose. You gonna make Kobe made the statue. They made the Kobe statue. The nigga was pointing up like this, and Vanessa Bryant got on there and she was like, if you don't like it, tough shit. Da, 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 da. Well, the Kobe statue looked fucked up. If Kobe was alive, he would have been like, nope, you got to build it again, because look, see, we're gonna be very particular with how we want things done. Okay, you fucked up the nose on the statue, devil. You got to keep 100 lashes on you. 100 lashes. You fucked up the statue. You know, because we're gonna be very particular how we want things done, man. You know, because Esau's particular. You go to Esau's house, Esau, oh no, you gotta cut the lawn the right way. Oh no. You know, I remember going working on Esau's house when I was a kid, because my dad used to do landscaping back down south, and we built a lot of stuff for these crackers over there. Like one time went to this Russian house. This old lady, she gave us a lot of work though. We built like her fucking driveway, and then we did the backyard, the porch. But she was one of the less picky ones. But sometimes you have people that are very fucking picky. They make you change the door like 3 times. They changed my door. I'm like, fine, fuckers, you know. But we gonna be very fucking particular with how we want this, man. You know what I'm saying? Do it again, devil. The floor is not cleaned the right way, man. Clean the fucking floor the right way, man. You see, you missed the spot right here. You missed the spot. You know, devil. Go. You ain't gonna leave till you done. You ain't gonna eat till you done, devil. You know what I mean? We're gonna be sovereign rulers, brother. We're gonna have the complete authority. So if I feel like I want to kick a devil in his teeth, I kick a devil right in his teeth, like the brother said. All right, man. So it says, So yeah, crackerstocracy is the government by the worst elements of the people, man. The worst elements of society. That's a crackerstocracy. That's a demonic crackerstocracy, which we living in. The aristocracy is a government by those who are its best citizens. Okay, government or rule by the best people, best of its kind, the noblest, most bravest, most virtuous of the people. That's the aristocracy. Okay, the Lord said, in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable. And who is the profitable ones? The elect of Israel. Because those are the only ones that have the mindset of the Lord, the mindset of the Yahushua, which is the spirit of prophecy. Okay, which is the testimony of the Lord, which is the spirit of prophecy. It said First Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 16. We have not received the mind of the world, but we have received the mind of the Lord Yahushua. So being that as that's the case, you know, we are the best to rule because we had the mind of the Lord. Who else is gonna rule? Moab, this motherfucker frying pigs, frying rats and giving it to you. How could he be the ruler? Okay, this motherfucker is dead and lifeless. Okay, Ham. How can Ham be the next ruler? Look at Ham. He just looks base. You know, he fucking has sex with an animal. You know, he grab a bunch of snakes and start kissing them. You know, I was looking at the vlog, and you just look at the nature of these people. They're not meant to rule nothing. Okay, couldn't even rule themselves right. Tobit chapter 13 and 16. For Jerusalem shall be built up with sapphires and emeralds. That's right, precious stones. That walls and towers shall be, and battlements shall be built with pure gold, just like this right here. Pure gold, man. That's pure gold, man. All right. 24 karat gold, which is 100%. Actually, 24 karat is 99.9%. So we're going to get more than 24 carats. We're going to get all the carats, man. All the carats. Like the bunny, we're going to get all the carats. You know? We're going to receive that which is owed to us, man. Okay? We're owed all the riches of the earth, man. All right, gonna go back to being the sovereign rulers. Okay, it says 17th verse. And the streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbuncle and stones of Ophir. That's right, the stones of America, which ultimately we are the lively stones. Okay, because America will be destroyed. Ain't nothing gonna be picked up from over here. All right, the stones of Ophir, but we are the ones that's gonna be the precious stones that the Lord is gonna hold up, you know. But here it is, you know, we're gonna have all types of stuff in our kingdom. All her streets shall say hallelujah, and they shall praise him and say, blessed be the most high, which have exalted it forever. That's right. Blessed be the Lord that's going to exalt us and give us slaves, give us lands, give us reparations. That's what it means to repair you. He's gonna give you reparations. Reparations is the repair, to repair the breaches. The Lord said, I will raise the ruins thereof, right? And I will build her as a former days. All right. Look at that real quick. It says Hebrews 10 and verse 31, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of living power, but call to remembrance the former days in which after you were illuminated, you endured a great fight of afflictions. Yeah, you got to go through a great fight of afflictions to get to this, to get to the prize, to get to the glitz and the glamour, which ultimately is not what this is about. But who the fuck wants to keep living like a peasant? Nobody wants to keep living like a fucking peasant. If you do, you're lying. Nobody wants to fucking be poor, man. That happened to you because of the unfortunate set of circumstances. Like that one. I remember that one book. Damn, what was it? It was like a pair of orphans. They used to read it to us in school all the time. We used to always have to go into the book. the unfortunate set of events, some shit like that. It was like a brother and a sister, and they were about to always get adopted, and then they end up living a fucked up life. Every time they were about to get adopted, some dude would come and swallow them up and destroy them and try to like destroy their lives because before they had an inheritance, right? And like their parents died, and then it's a spiritual show, man. But they used to always make us read those books. But basically, there was orphans, right? But they had to go through a great fight of afflictions in order to get their estate back, which is basically us, you know. Call to remembrance the former days, right? Let me look at that. This says, 32. Call to remembrance the former days in which, after you were illuminated, ye endured a great fight of afflictions, partly whilst ye were made a gazing stock by reproaches and afflictions, and partly whilst ye became companions of them that were so used. But ye had compassion of me and my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods. See, your goods have been spoiled, but we've taken it joyfully because the Lord has smote us. Even though he has slain us, that Job said, "I will praise him, even though he has slain me." Right. So it says, "Well, we had compassion for me and my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourselves that in heaven ye have a better and enduring substance. Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which have great recompense of reward." Great recompense of reward. Well, this is one of the recompenses right here. Look at this, just like this. Okay, just like this. All right. No fucking code, no bills, no AC, no fucking getting kicked out, no eviction notices, no fucking giving the rent. Oh, I gotta pay by the first or the fifth or the whatever day 15th. You gotta make sure you got the lease agreement. If I see another fucking lease agreement, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Another lease agreement. Here comes another fucking lease agreement. Sign the bill. Sign this. Sign that. You got water bill. You got light bill. You got fucking cable bill. This bill. That bill. Okay. Then you got to get fucking roommates to live with you, or you got to live with your woman. You got to do this or that, or this is crazy. This is crazy. Jake living condition is not acceptable in this place. Not acceptable. Your living conditions are shitty. Job 10 and 15. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. All right, the devil, he taking the riches of the earth, but he gonna lose them, eventually lose them and swallow, vomit them back up, and we gonna take them, okay, and we're gonna clean them up, and we're gonna take the riches, and we're gonna possess these riches forever and ever, and they never gonna get it back. None of these people gonna get it back until the 1,000 years is up, and then we're gonna give them certain things back, but they still gonna pay tribute. The scriptures say that the rich ruled over the poor, man. And the borrower is subject to the lender. So we're gonna be lending to these people. We're gonna use usury on their ass, okay? Because the scripture say you cannot use usury on your brothers, but you can use usury on these other nations, though. You know, so we're gonna tax them, and they're gonna bring tribute, and they're gonna have to pay, for their lands. They're gonna have to pay a rent and shit like that. Okay, how much is the rent this year, Lord? Okay, we're gonna raise it or not, however you want to do it, man. However you want to do it. See, that's the beauty of the kingdom. You want to kick these slaves in their ass, you could do it. If you want to be merciful, you could do it. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you, brother. I can't tell you what you gonna do with your slaves. And if you tell me what to do with my slave, it's gonna be a problem. Hey, brother, we gonna all be sovereign rulers, brother. So hey, that's my business. That's my prerogative. Like Bobby Brown said, if I want to kick my slave in the teeth every fucking day and then bring them back to life, that's what I shall do. Isaiah 6 and 14. And then they shall build up the old waste, and they shall raise up the former desolation. They shall repair the waste city, the desolation, many generations. Yep. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the aliens shall be your vine dressers and your plowmen. But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord. Man shall call you the ministers of our power. You shall eat the riches of the Gentile. That's right. And in their glory shall boast yourselves. We're gonna eat. We're gonna eat the best of what they got. We're gonna take the best of their stuff, and we're gonna take all of their stuff, all of their shit, including their women. Okay, including their women. We're gonna take their women. We're gonna take their children into slavery, and we're gonna put them at their asses in shackles, little baby shackles. When they come out the womb, the scriptures say we're gonna put them in captivity. As soon as they be born, the scriptures say the wicked speak a lie, so we're gonna put a fucking tape around their mouth, so they ain't gonna talk talk no shit, you know. Or we're gonna dash them against the stone. The scripture say, happy is he that taketh thy little ones and dash them against the stone. We're gonna dash your children against the stones, or use them for slavery, use them whatever we want to use them for, breeding them, whatever. We're gonna have to breed you devils too, because the women ain't gonna want to get with you. Your own women gonna despise your ass. Like like we said many times, your own women ain't gonna want you, okay? You're gonna feel what it's like for your women to be against you. Okay, your women is gonna be totally against you. Just like our women are in this world, because you ain't got no substance. Well, you white boys ain't gonna have no substance. You so-called white man ain't gonna have no substance. We're gonna take your substance, and we're gonna take your daughters too. And your daughters gonna be playthings, man. All right, we ain't gonna need to pay no $300 an hour to get some hoe. You ain't gonna need to do none of that. You're gonna be living the life of a sovereign, brother. You ain't gonna worry about no fucking money. You ain't gonna worry about no money. What I need to worry about money? I am the money, nigga. I'm the money. I come somewhere and I'm the money. I don't need to worry. I don't need to carry no motherfucking card around or nothing like that. I'm an Israelite and I'm in my kingdom. I'm a sovereign in my kingdom. I don't need to worry about no fucking money. We got all the money. Okay, I'll pay you back 1,000 years from now, brother. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll pay you back tomorrow. I'll fucking worry about it. Don't worry. Okay, take what you need from your go, brother. When I go to your castle, you could give me your stuff. And then we could trade back and forth, whatever, brother. I ain't worried about it. I ain't tripping. I ain't worried about it. Okay, what you want? What you need? You come to the crib. You come to the castle. You come to the villa. Your casa and mi casa. Mi casa is your casa, man. Okay, we all brothers in the kingdom. That's how it's gonna be. You're gonna invite your friends over and stuff like that, the brothers, and y'all gonna have a little party, whatever y'all gonna have. You're gonna be partying for 2 months, and by the time you know it, the Passover then came, and now it's the Passover. Now you got to, yeah, but that's the freedom that you see these crackers in this world. They just go and they live on a boat for a month, and they come back, and then they like these celebrities, and like they just live. They living. They ain't worried about nothing. They got to check in and clock in at a job at a certain time and ask for 2 weeks of vacation. Fuck that. I don't need that. Call the PTO. How much PTO I got? Let's see how much money I got. I gotta look. All that shit is for poor people, man. All that shit is for poor people. We're gonna be fucking filthy rich. We don't need to ask nobody for nothing. Okay? We ain't gonna need to ask nobody for nothing. All right. The Lord say gonna give you your heart's desire. Okay. And a man has many desires. Okay. Matthew 6:19. Lay not up for yourself treasures upon the earth, where moth doth rust and corrupt, where thieves break through and steal. Yeah, because all these things can be taken for you. Yeah, we're gonna leave them with the ugliest. We're gonna leave them with Melissa McCarthy, man. You could have Melissa McCarthy ass, man. Okay. You could have Taylor Swift little musty ass. You could take her ass. We're gonna keep Emily Ratajkowski. Take Emily Ratajkowski. We're gonna take the bitches that look like we're gonna take Emily Ratajkowski and Giselle Bundich and all them hoes. We're gonna take all them good looking Edomite women. You could keep Melissa McCarthy, or you could keep fucking you could keep Cher. You could keep fucking you could keep Kelly Underwood. What's her name? Kelly Clarkson. You could keep her ass. Y'all can keep them. Okay, we'll take the best tenderonis, like little bad baby. We'll take them. But that's a nigga woman though. Well, you know what I'm saying? We'll take all the best of your women, and that's who we'll deal with. Cause that's what they did to us. They took the best of our women. Okay, they took the best of the Black Latina women, and they dealt with them. Okay, and they whored them out, and they did all kind of stuff with our women. But we gonna have their women in suggestion, and they're gonna be bed wenches. Okay, because that's what a king has. A king has servants. Okay, A king experiences much pleasure, all right? Not fucking poverty, all right? Matthew 6:20. But lay for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth, okay, yep, nor moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. That's right. 21. Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. That's right. Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, and according to the iniquities of all our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God. That's right. So we departed from the Lord. That's why you don't live like this, bro. That's why you don't live like this, man. That's how you're supposed to be living. Just like this. You're supposed to wake up in the morning just like this. Just like this. You're supposed to have a princess on this side, a servants bringing you food. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have entertainment going on. You know, people, the slaves dancing for you, doing all kind of stuff, you know. And then, you know, you're supposed to get up, do whatever you want to do, you know. But in this world, you can't do what you want to do. You cannot do what you want to do. You know, you living in a fucking prison house, man. You living in a captive cage. America, you can't do what you want to do. You're confined to your little, you know, your job, go back to work, come home, you know, whatever it is that you do, you know, you do. And your entertainment is some demonic shit, like some drugs or so, you know, adultery. You go to the strip club looking at other men's women or something like that. This life right here is not where much glory doth abide. You cannot fucking enjoy yourself here in righteousness. Everything is wicked. Everything is tainted. It's not pure. But this right here is pure. This is pure right there. That's pure gold. That's pure happiness. That's what you call bliss. That's what you call bliss, man. Okay? That's what you call rest. Green pastures. Breathing in clean air, man. Okay? Dealing with beautiful, young, clean women that are all for you. See, that's a beautiful fucking thing, man. See, and that's why the people hate this truth. Because they don't want ultimately, they don't want the black man to be happy. They don't want the Israelite man to be happy, man. They don't want you to be happy. They want you to be fucking miserable. Especially these women that call themselves of the world, that call themselves being, you know, these fucking women. They want your ass to be miserable, man. They want your ass to fucking be miserable. That's why when they see you happy, they're like, what's wrong with this nigga? Why is he so happy? I gotta make his ass miserable. Why is he smiling? Why does he have some type of happiness on himself? Yeah, because we found this truth. We found this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But in this world, the fucking first triumvirate of wickedness, that woman, that damn serpent, and that devil, that spiritual demon Satan, they've all colluded to make your life a miserable living hell. Okay, as an Israelite man, your life has become a miserable living hell because you are not in your land. You're not sovereign. You're being oppressed. You're being oppressed. Psalm 71. The oppressor. And here it is. Oh no, we're free. We're free. That's a delusion. That's delusional. You're not free. None of your people are free. Okay. Bro's funny, man. Bro's funny. Psalm 71, verse 1, it says, in thee, O Lord, I do put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion. Deliver me in thy righteousness, and cause me to escape. Incline thy ear unto me and save me. Be thou strong for my habitation, whereunto I may continually resort. Thou hast given commandment to save me, for thou art my rock and my fortress. Deliver me, O most high, out of the hands of the wicked, out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel man. Deliver me out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel man. All right. For thou art my hope, O Lord, thou art my trust and my youth. By thee I have holden up from my womb. Thou art he that took me out of my mother's bowels, and my praise shall be continually of thee. All right. Deliver me from this fucking wicked, cruel, unrighteous man that got us living in fucking shanty houses. You know, the guy's totally oppressed, man. Okay, Psalm 72. It says, verse 2. He shall judge the people with righteousness and the poor with thy judgments. The mountain shall bring peace to the people,
in the little hills by righteousness. He shall judge the poor of the people. He shall save the children of the needy, man. Okay, he shall save the children of the needy. It says, and shall break in pieces the oppressor. All right, he shall break in pieces the oppressor. This devil, his pomp shall be brought low. His pride, his ego. Like I said, bro, these people got rich people problems, man. Like even these jakes, they go to school, they do their thing. A lot of them niggas are living good, man. A lot of these people living in. This is why they love America. Because America is a society that's very much so. It's just a pleasurable place. That's why the Lord said, um, "She that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth." This place is all about comfort. Everybody lives a comfortable fucking life. Okay, the only ones that don't are the homeless and the poor and shit like that. But the majority of people live a comfortable life. They went to school. They making a good little money over here. That's why they all took the jab C9 thing. You know, they took the scene. They took that scene, and they because they wanted to continue their little comfortable life. That's why they're gonna take the micro C hip because they want to continue in this goddamn comfortable, goddamn little bullshit life that they live in. Okay, continue to go to the store, buy whatever you want. You continue to go to the dispensary, you buy an ounce of weed. Bro, this is how you know you're in a kingdom that's pleasurable. You can buy an ounce of weed for like $100, man. Okay, I remember I've been being a teenager, nigga. They had ounces of weed going for $350, $400, man. Now you got weed going for $100 90 bucks. That show you that this place, great victuals shall be so great cheap that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. You look, nigga is living in paradise, man. A nigga got access to the liquor store. He got access to he got you know about that, brother. You know about that. Hey, they got access to the fucking liquor store. You got access to internet porn. You got access to the nigga is living in paradise. He go to the liquor store right there. You get him a 40 or whatever he drink. You know, you get him a little Truly, whatever he drinks, and then you give him some weed. That nigga is happy. Give him some cocaine. You know, I mean not cocaine, crack or whatever he heroin, whatever he messes with, and he's good. You see him over there. He's over there stumbling. He'll fucking sleep on a park bench as long as he can feel the little pleasure that he feels from his little drugs or whatever, man. Yeah, you get that shit at the gas station. It's synthetic as hell. They're making all kind of crazy shit. And niggas smoke weed for the pleasure. That's what they do. Niggas smoke weed for the pleasure. We all used to smoke weed and it was pleasurable. Okay, it doesn't feel fucking bad, but it's wicked because of the destruction it does to your body. And it opens you up to fucking evil spirits. That weed, it opens you up to evil spirits. But in the kingdom, we ain't gonna need to fucking smoke weed because we're gonna be on a high every day. We're gonna be on a high. You're gonna be constantly like you high all the time. Yeah, you're not gonna need to be to put some damn weed or morphine in your system to feel good. Okay, you're gonna just feel good off of the fact that you're an angel. The angels feel good. Have you ever seen an angel doing some drugs? No. Drugs are for the base man. Drugs are for the flesh. Drugs are for you ain't never seen an angel doing some cocaine, man, so he could feel good. The Lord wasn't, they wasn't doing no shit like that. They was filled with the Holy Spirit. When you're full of the Holy Spirit, you don't need no drugs, man. You're always on a high. You don't need no drugs. Now you could, you have a couple of drinks here and there, whatever the hell, but at the end of the day, we're to live a sober life in this place because our minds must be sharp. Our minds must be fit for the master use. Our temples must be pure. You can you imagine you over there, you over there high as hell all day, you're gonna be teaching the scriptures. That's not how the Lord is going to be dealing with his men. The priests of the ancient world were not over there smoking hash. They were over there smoking, and then they got a revelation from the Lord. What that leads to demons inhabiting you, man. That's why I did that video like 3 weeks ago or some shit like that. I don't know how long ago. We open you up to portal of the demons, man. The drugs. That's why they call weed a gateway drug, because you smoke it and it opens you up to other drugs, also to other demons and all kind of shit. Because I remember I used to smoke. Weird, wicked thoughts come in your head, man. Your mind It's not where it's supposed to be. You got all kind of fucking spirits and principalities attacking your ass without you even being able to, you know, identify it because you're so high. You know, you already having all kind of weird ideas. That's why all this music sounds good to you and all the food tastes good to you, no matter how abominable it is. You know? That's right, bro. That's right. Leave the ugly for them. That's right. Yeah, that's it. That's it, brother. Psalm 7:13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, and put me over here. Put me here. This is where I want to be. Right here. Okay? With about 100 wives, man. You're just sitting up there, you know, just chilling, man. That's how you're supposed to live. You're supposed to serve your God. You're supposed to keep the commandments and be fruitful and multiply. You're supposed to be having a lot of children. You know, with a house like this, you got 100 children off the bat. A house like this comes with 100 children, okay? And 200 women and 300 children. Because when you have such an estate such as this right here, when you have a mansion such as this, you gonna have a bunch of women. The women just gonna come looking at you. Look, hey, but it's all because they see the wealth, they see the power, you know. So this is the basics. This is the basics of life, man. The basics of biology and goddamn of survival, you know. This shows. This is why the kings make themselves all these majestic castles and palaces, because they want to show their opulence and wealth. And what does that show? That shows stability, and that shows, like, you know, that shows that you got it. You're the ruler of the area or the region, whatever. But there's always another bigger power coming along to devour you. In our kingdom, ain't gonna be nobody else bigger than us. Nobody is bigger than the Israelites. Nobody. How could you be bigger than this? How could you surpass this right here? How could you surpass that? How could you, as a heathen, as a normal individual, surpass an angel or a god? How could you surpass a prince of the power? See? Yeah, so it's power and authority. That's right. That's what it shows. Okay. And the Israelites are a powerful, authoritative people, starting with the men. Okay, starting with the men of the Lord. That's why the scriptures say the house of David. So it's stronger and stronger. Like I said, David was not living in a fucking tent. David was not living like a fucking poor peasant. David had many women, and David had many fucking lands, properties, and titles, man. And had many palaces and much chalices of gold. And Solomon likewise, man. 40 years of peace, which is the prelude to the kingdom. 40 years of peace, pure peace, nothing but gold. And he was having a lot of sexual relations during them 40 years. He was having a lot of sex with a lot of women from a lot of different nations. Okay, yes, they destroyed his heart and all that, but the sin wasn't him dealing with them. The sin was him following, simping after their gods. That was the sin. Okay, as long as you don't simp and become a nigga, you will be good. And in the kingdom, we ain't gonna have none of that, because we're gonna be perfect. We're gonna be pure, and we're gonna experience true pleasure. We're gonna experience true love and respect and admiration from your women, from your kids, from the people, from fellow men, okay, from the other nations. That's true riches. Isaiah chapter 10:15. And the axe shall boast itself against him that heweth therewith, or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh, as the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up? Or is it the staff, or as if the staff should lift itself up as it were no wood? 16. Therefore shall the Lord of hosts send among his fat ones leanness, and under his glory he shall kindle a burning like the burning of a fire. That's right. That's right, brother. That's right. That's just synthetic, man. Yeah, we was getting locked up for some. Yeah, man. You're getting locked up for some bullshit. Now these niggas are selling it out there. That's how you know this shit is bullshit, man. That's bullshit, bro. Ezekiel 8:17. Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? It is a light thing to the house of Judah that they should commit the abominations which they commit here. For they have filled the land with violence and have returned to provoke me to anger. And lo, they put the branch to their nose. That's right. They put their branch to their nose. And they keep smoking that fucking weed. And they keep doing all the fucking debauchery that has put them in this demonic low, poor peasant state where they have no confidence and they don't have two pennies to rub together. Jake ain't got 2 pennies to rub together, but they walking around proud on the earth. They ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, but they walking around proud against their God. This is the most time where you should be the most humblest, because this is the time where you've been the poorest. You've been deprived of your nationality. You've been deprived of your heritage. You've been deprived of your fucking rights as a man. You don't have no family structure. You know, your women are all out of order. Okay, they don't want to be wives no more. At least in the ancient world, the captivities we was in, we still had our nationality. We still had our family together. In this world, you don't even have your families together, man. Everything's against you, man. But you want to continue to live here. There's nothing for you here. There's nothing for you in this captivity. Nothing left here. Okay, the only thing left is death and destruction for this place. That's all that's left. Okay, but this is what you should look forward to. This right here. This is to look forward to right here. This is the future right here. Okay, this is the future. The future lies this golden kingdom. All right, therein lies the future. The future lies in everlasting life. You know, through our Lord Yahushua. That's the future. The future is not going to fucking school, man, and being some type of damn pencil pusher for Esau, man. You know, that's not the future. That's only a means to an end, man. Isaiah 14 and verse 9. Hell is moved from beneath to meet thee at thy coming. It stirred up the dead for thee. Even the chief ones of the earth. It had raised up the kings from their thrones, all the kings of the nations. They shall speak and say unto thee, art thou become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and thy noise of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, and which is weak as the nation? How did you become poor like us? How did you fall from your from your power? Okay, how is it that the little old Israelites are about to live in chateaus and villas and mansions and palaces and fucking, you know? How is it that you are down bad, you devil, seeing that you got all this shit right here? Look at this. Because the Most High is about to take it from you. You're about to pull the rug from underneath your fucking feet and you're going to fall right on your ass into the pit that you have digged for us. Psalms 7th chapter. Psalm chapter 7 and verse 13. It said, he has prepared for him the instruments of death, and he have ordained his arrows against the persecutors. The Lord has ordained the nuclear missiles against the persecutors, man. Okay, the arrows are not the missiles. Well, the missiles are going to chase your fucking ass, because all these dudes that deny the miracles of the Lord, the power of his armies, and the MOTB and all the things that written in these scriptures, they're going to be judged by the same. Doesn't it not say, judge not lest he be judged? The only ones that's supposed to be judging are the spiritual men that understand these scriptures. They're the ones judging, okay? Because they got the judgment, the power of the mind. Their mind is, the Lord has put it in their spirit to be the righteous rulers and judges of the earth. So that's why they're breaking down the scriptures and telling the future, that's for to come. See, now these people that take these scriptures and they butcher them, the Lord going to reserve to them the plagues that written in the very same scriptures that they have been butchering, you know? So, and say, behold, he travaileth with iniquity. This white man, he works with iniquity. He sits in his bed and all he does is work on evil all day long. His project is fucking how to take over the world and become evil. Okay, he doesn't have any type of benevolence for the world, any goodwill. All right, for the people, for the plants, the animals, the oceans, the ecosystem, everything. This motherfucking devil conjures in his mind is some wicked evil shit. And that's why the Lord has to take all the power from him. When you go to the branch, the word goes into Barcelona, you know, goes into cannabis. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Psalms 7:14. Behold, he travailed with iniquity, he have conceived mischief, he have brought forth falsehood. He made a pit. Like I said, the rug gonna be pulled up under this devil. You fall right on your ass into the pit. He made the pit and digged it, and it's falling into the ditch that he made. His own mischief shall return upon his own head, his violent dealing shall come up down upon his own pet. I will praise the Lord according to his righteousness, and will sing praise to the name of the Lord the Most High. So as he is brought down, we are being set up, and the Lord gonna beautify us and make us wonderful again. All right, he gonna boast us. We're gonna boast ourselves in their riches. You know, that's the boasting. That's gonna be that's when you're in your power, when you start boasting. Okay, that's why this white man, his pomp is gonna be brought low. Isaiah 14:11. See here. That's right. That's right. That's what it shows, brother. That's what it's all about, man. That's what the world is about. If you ain't got no power or authority, you fucking dead. You dead. In the real world, it's all about power. When I was watching this Western, with Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson was in it. And it was Liam Neeson and this other guy, Pierce Brosnan. Yeah. It's called Seraphim Falls. And it's in the movie, they were out in the Wild Wild West, and he was like, God ain't out here. God ain't out here in this godforsaken playing the terrain. Because in the real world, where ain't no motherfucking cameras and government, the one who has the power, he's the one that makes the fucking rules. Ain't no questions and shit like that. If you don't do what the hell I tell you to do, you die. That's it. That's all. Okay. Pierce Brosnan, he had the horse. No. Pierce Brosnan was on the run from Liam Neeson because he had killed Liam Neeson family. But when Liam Neeson was chasing him, and he was like, man, I got the power. I make the fucking rules. But that he said it another way. But basically, man, out there in the wilderness, bro, out there in the real world, bro, the man who got the power, who got the gun, who got the horse, who got the water, he's the one with the power. He makes the fucking rules. You don't, there's no democracy in there. There's no talking it out. Hey, let's talk it out. No, the only time you could talk shit out is when you're in this weird little society, in this new, when all hell break loose, man, and the Lord comes back, man, ain't gonna be no talking, no more debating. The time for talk is now. The time for getting right and asking the Lord for mercy, and seeking out a husband and That's now. That's now. Not when all hell breaks loose. You very hard pressed to find a man in that time. You very motherfucking hard pressed to find a righteous man in that time. That's why I said Isaiah 4:1, 7 women should take hold of one man. Why? Because of this right here. Because of this right here. Because of comfort. Because of protection. Because of power. The scriptures say what? It says, many shall weep and mourn, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance, man. Others shall weep and mourn, but you shall be merry and you shall have abundance. Because of your abundance, that brings success, brings women. That's part of abundance. It brings women, and women want protection, and that's what they're gonna seek after you. That's why you are the prize. You are the element of, you are the variable that can't be traded like a fucking commodity. The woman is a commodity. She's gonna be bought and sold and traded. You're gonna be the one that's gonna be the one that's buying and selling. Like the movie, The Book of Eli, man. Mila Kunis got sold and traded. Where was her power at? She was surrounded by a bunch of men. She didn't have no power. Her power was her little beauty and her little thingy thing. That was her power. That's the only men wanted her because she looked good and she was young. But when all hell breaks loose, your sense of pride and ego goes out the fucking window, because it's all about survival. Now things change. The social dynamics change. The attitudes change. I'm too good for you changes. All that shit changes, brother. All that shit changes because now your life is at stake. See, when somebody's life is at stake, now shit changes. Now motherfuckers get humble. Now the women start to be all interested in you all of a sudden. All of a sudden, before they fucking walk past you, act like you don't exist. Now, oh my God, yeah, your jokes are all funny. Yeah, because the reality of the situation changes how people fucking act and change. And it's all about status. Let's go back again. Let's go back to the definition. Look at it. Look back at it, like the song say. Where's it? Nobility, right? Nobility goes into quality of being excellent or rare, one's social status. Okay. One's social status, man. Dignity, grace, high rank. That's the nobles. So when we're nobles, okay, when we're nobles, man, look, bro, it ain't gonna be a thing for no women. Ain't gonna be a thing, man. Okay, whatever you want, your heart's desire ain't gonna be a thing because of that high rank and noble status. You could get anything you want. The Rothschild Rockefellers, they get anything they want right now. If they want anything on the earth they want, they could get it right fucking now. If they want a little 7-year-old boy to be shipped to their door, they'll call Epstein Island, or they'll call some one of these crackers, and he'll be brought up here. They'll whatever they want, whatever they fucking want, because they got the money and the power influence to do it. In the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna have the power influence to whatever the fuck we feel, as long as it's according to righteousness. Okay, as long as it's in the law, and you ain't going off, it's fair game, bro. Because you have your heart's desire in the kingdom. Now you're not gonna be oppressed and deprived of your heart's desires in the kingdom, okay? As an Israelite, and your heart is gonna be pure. It's not gonna be fucked up like it is now. Because the Lord's gonna give you a heart of flesh, a heart that's righteous, not like this damn heart here that's tricky and deceitful and is wicked above all things, man. No, you're gonna be righteous, so you're gonna only think about good things, and you're gonna think about love and all this, all these nice little feelings. And in this world, your mind plays tricks on you, man, and you think about shit that's not righteous, because of the flesh. Romans the 7th chapter. The things which I ought to do, I do not, but the things that I would not, those things I do. All right. That's what Paul said, man. Proverbs 4:14. Enter not into the path of the wicked. That gonna be the nicest you ever heard of them. Yeah, that's right, brother. That's right, man. Hey, Proverbs 4:14, it says, enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn away from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. That's Esau. They eat the bread of wickedness, and they drink the wine of violence. That's right. But the path of the just, it shall be as a shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. The perfect day is when you sitting up there in this mansion right here, man. That's them perfect days. You sitting up there in these mansions just like this, man. Just like this. Hey, that's why we're gonna be living, brother. We ain't gonna be living in no fucking tents no more. And no cold ass little shanty houses. You gonna see get humble. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Real humble, like real. Yes, sir. Yes, Lord, my Lord. That's how you supposed to be getting treated, brother. Yeah, that's how you supposed to be getting treated. How would you like how would you like me to do this? Okay. Because a woman was created for you, brother. She wasn't created for you to give your ass hell. She was created to make your life better, to make sure that your rod stays hard and clean and polished, and that your belly stays full. Okay, not so she could fucking be this priestess of the scriptures and break all the scriptures down and go out there and teach and knock door to door like Jehovah's Witness. No, her job is to be in that house with her husband. Wherever you go, wherever I go, your ass go. Okay, whatever I want to do, that's what you do. Okay, you don't go and do your own fucking thing. Cause a woman does her own thing and she destroy her goddamn self. Okay, but let them find out for themselves. They're gonna find out the hard way that they was not created to be some damn fucking independent boss bitch. She was. How do you what kind of fragrance you like today? Hey, like the Eddie Murphy scene, man. What kind of food you like? Whatever food you like, Lord. He said, from the time that I was born, I was built. I was trained up to please you. He said, so whatever you do, whatever I want, that's what you shall do. Yes, your wish is my command. That's how she's supposed to be talking to you. Your wish is my command. That's it. Okay, that's a life worth living. See, but in this world, unless you got a bunch of fucking money, that's not going to be the case. So just understand that, hey, this world was not meant to be righteous. When you live in the world to come, you're going to see the difference between this world and the world. You're going to see how, like, bro, the Lord really set this up to be a prison for you, man. But they're going to yeah, that's right, man. That's right, brother. That's right. And she gonna have a fucking smile on her face to please you. Okay, that's she should live to serve. Just like the Lord, we live to serve the Lord, Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's our job on this earth. I don't live here so I can fucking so I can be something in this world. I'm not of this fucking world. Okay, but we live so that we may please the Father. These women are supposed to live to please you, bro. They're supposed to please you. Okay, their whole being is to please you. That's why the Lord made them beautiful, so they could please you, not so they could please themselves. You know what they say in the world? Oh, I got this BBL so I could please, so I could for me. No, the fuck you didn't. You didn't get them titties done so you could please yourself, so you could look in the mirror. So you did that for men attention, and so you could get some men so looking at you, and so you could be more appealing to the people, and you could flex on the women. But ultimately, it's for the men. The women get surgeries and wear all type of freaky clothing and do all kind of shit for men. Okay, fuck all this lying and shit they tell you about. It's for me. It's not for them. It's for you, so you can look at them and ultimately. But they play this fucking sick game where they act like, you know, they're too good for you. Boom, boom. They want to play with your little feelings, act like it's a fucking game. It's all a game. Okay. At the end of the day, it's simple biology. Okay. They want a man, and they want the top man that they could fucking possibly get. And the reality is that we are the top men. The men of the Lord are the top men. Okay. So eventually they're gonna have to come looking for the top man, because that's just how the nature is of the business. And we're gonna be here waiting for you. Not for too long, but we're gonna be here, okay? And then, you know, the time gonna come where you're gonna have to choose. You're gonna have to, and the brother gonna have to decide whether he wants to deal with you or not. Okay, if you ain't a fucking complete demon, you know. But this is the future right here. This is the future. That is the future. That's the future. The future is this, not the metaverse. This is the future. The Israelites living in the chateau, the villa, the castle, where he's supposed to, where he's a natural. That's where we feel at home, in the lap of luxury, not in Babylon, America, in the land of Israel, where we're supposed to abide. That's our home, you know. Is Israel a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Why are you waxing old in another man's land, in a stranger's land, you know, in another man's kingdom? This is our land, but this is his kingdom now. You know what I mean? So anyways, everything else dying off. That's right, brother. That's right. Everything else dying off. Lamentation 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thee for thy iniquity. O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sins. That's right. That's right, brother. That's right, man. That's how you should be. That's what you should be hearing in the morning when you wake up. Not fucking crying, bitching, moaning, and you should be hearing nothing but good sexual talk, you know, and pleasing language. The scriptures speak about a soft answer turning away wrath. The woman is built soft so she can turn away your wrath, bro. So she can make you happy. So she can make you smile, you know. It said Sirach 36:22. I said the beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man love nothing better. That cheereth up your fucking countenance and make you a fine, beautiful woman. Make your ass, bro. It fattens the bones when you alive and you still, you know what I'm saying? Look, bro, it's like a fucking, you know, it's like a beautiful fucking woman, cause that makes your fucking blood boil, and you know what I'm saying? It makes you, you know. But these women of today, they fucking make your head spin, and you know, they destroy your will to live. Like, what the fuck I want to keep living in this world for with this bullshit, you know? Anyways, Genesis 3:16, it said, unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception and sorrow. Thou shalt bring forth children, thy desire shall be towards thy husband, he shall rule over thee. That's right. You go in the kingdom, we're gonna rule over these women that right now we're not ruling over them because of the curse of this fucking society, you know. You ain't ruling over them like that, but that's right. Everything else gonna die off. That's right. The breakfast of champions. The breakfast of champion. You should wake up every morning to a fine piece of meat, man, and you should be holding on to them cheeks at night. You shouldn't be over there sleeping by yourself, over there having wet fucking dreams, thinking about some woman, you know. But see, that's the way of this world, man. Okay, your ass is single over there, depressed and fucking living a terrible life because of this world. But pretty soon, you know, this truth is gonna turn into a reality where we're gonna be living just like this, man, just like this right here. And we're gonna have a fucking smile on our face 24/7. We ain't gonna be angry again. You're not gonna experience the term sadness ever again. Okay, you're never gonna experience sadness. The Lord said He shall what? Wipe away all tears from their eyes. Which I think I should leave with this one. I shall leave with this one. You shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. Revelation 21 and verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Yeah, that's right. There was no more sea. And I saw John, the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from heaven, from the Most High of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, "Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. He will dwell with them, and they shall be His people. And the Most High Himself shall be with them and be their God. And the Most High shall what? Wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. For the former things have passed away." This fucking poverty has passed away. This bullshit life, this sexual deprivation, this goddamn sleep paralysis, this all this bullshit, all the cancer, all the poverty, all the working extra hard, and all this shit is gonna be done away with. It's gonna be nothing but happiness and green pastures and motherfucking smiles on your face and jumping up and down. No more depression, you know. That's what we on when we drink the wine with the Lord. When we had crown, when we live in our chateaus and villas, estates and palaces and mansions and castles, you got your women with you, you got your kids, and you can fucking enjoy yourself with no goddamn requests of PTO. No motherfucking PTO no more. No more signing a fucking application and showing your fucking credentials and all that. You gonna be the government. You gonna be the ruler. You gonna be the establishment. The Lord shall establish you as the sovereign ruler and wipe away all tears from your eye and set a crown on your head and make you to be the ruler of the earth and the other solar system galaxies or whatever. But you're gonna be the sovereign ruler of everything. Okay, of the power of the earth shall return onto the daughter of Zion. The stronghold shall return. Real quick. Again. Shall return to the daughter. Stronghold. Zechariah 9:12 says, "Turn you to the stronghold, you prisoners of hope." That's the hope. Everything talk about, that's the hope. "Even today I declare I will render double unto thee. When I have been to Judah for me, I have filled the bow with Ephraim, and raised up thy sons of Zion against thy sons, O Greece, and made thee as a sword of a mighty man. And the Lord shall be seen over them, and his arrow shall go forth as the lightning. The Lord shall blow the trumpet," that's the alarm of war, "and shall go with the whirlwinds of the south. The Lord shall defend them. The Lord of hosts shall defend them," the Israelites, "and they shall devour their enemies, take their substance, eat them up." When you devour something, you eat it up, chew it up, and eat it. We're going to eat up these devils, and we'll eat up their substance, take it into our houses, and make ourselves rich with their substance, with the earth, because the earth has a lot of substance. They're going to take the substance of these people, all these nations, and subdue them with sling stones. "And they shall drink and make a noise as through wine, and they shall be filled with like bowls as the corners of the altar. And the Lord their God shall save them in the day as the flock of his people, for they shall be as the stones of a crown lifted up as an ensign for his land. For how great is his goodness, and how great is his beauty! Corn shall make the young men cheerful, and new wine the maids. Corn shall make the young men cheerful." We're gonna be cheerful, bro. We're gonna be beautiful. We're gonna be we're gonna be great, righteous, glorious. Hey, Daniel 7:18 said, "But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever. And the kingdom shall look something like this, bro. One of your houses, one of your chateaus, pure gold, brother, pure gold, lined up with all your women waiting to serve you, talking about some, hey, how you doing, sir, Lord? I live to serve thee, Lord. I live to serve thee, my master. Hey. If you hear some shit like that on this side, that's a fucking miracle. That's a miracle. And it's usually like an act, okay? Because the bitch trying to get you to get her pregnant or something. I don't know. She's trying to get you hooked on child support or something. But in this world to come, boy, that's all gonna be sincere. She's gonna say, yes, you are my daddy, and you are my Lord, and I love you, my sovereign king, and and she's really gonna fucking mean it. She's gonna mean it from the bottom of my heart. Like Stevie Wonder said, I love you. Hey, that's how she really gonna feel. She ain't gonna be playing a fucking two-faced role like the Batman villain. She ain't gonna be playing Harvey Dent role. she gonna be sincere. But anyways, with that call, I'm like how Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kagodash, double honors to the apostle of the great millstone, peace and salutations to the elect. Hey, Daniel 7:18, the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever. The 27th verse say that, the 27th verse, that's one of my favorite scriptures. 27th verse, it say, and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. All kingdoms shall serve and obey him, man. So with that, call him like Al Bashim Yashai Bashim, Kagodash again. The bonus and positive great millstone, peace, said to the elect. Shalom.